Hi everyone, so this is the wish list set that I mentioned in my previous haul video, which I wasn't sure if it would actually arrive or not. So I did eventually hear from the eBay seller. He said something about just being busy with work and having to find a box, so that was why it was a bit later. So I said, well, that was okay as long as it arrived safely. But unfortunately it didn't arrive safely, which is why it's already unpacked. So it came in a decent box, and he'd also shrink wrapped the set inside, which I guess is good for if the outer box gets wet, I suppose. But it is new and sealed, which I'll show you. But the box is a little damaged, so I have messaged him to see what he wants to do. I'd rather not go to all the effort of returning it. So I don't know if he can give me some partial refund of some kind. Obviously I am going to build this set, but the box is still important to me, especially on these bigger sets. It's still collectible even though I am building it, and it was listed as new, and due to how well it was kind of packed and how thick the box was, the outer carton that he used, I don't think it's happened during transit, so I think it's kind of shelf wear and maybe not stored in the best way potentially. So yeah, it is, as you've already seen for the minute or so I've been talking, it is the Lego Ghostbusters Firehouse headquarters with a huge amount of pieces, very huge set. Here we go, shows you the back, which I will show you on the box when I turn it over. Lots of cool minifigs. So really nice box, really cool looking set. So if I get a bit closer, you can see, so a little bit of damage here, a little bit here, which is not the worst, but not ideal. So looking around the side, it just looks kind of worn, and I mean, all the new sets I've not built yet in my backlog, the boxes are perfect. They're not like this. I've not stored them in a special box or anything. They're all just kind of stacked together, but they don't end up like this. You can see it is new. Excuse me. It is new and sealed. So if we, it's quite a chunky box. Let me see if I can manoeuvre it with one hand. So here is the real bad damage. So all the bags are sealed as far as I can tell. I mean, I think that's pretty poor. That's not new condition. You can kind of see the indent here. You can see from that angle how crumpled it is. So it's been kind of squashed. I don't think that's during transit, as the outer carton was fine. So I guess it's how it's been stored. It's maybe had something heavy on top. It's still sealed on this side. So it's not the end of the world, and I got it for a decent price. It was £315 with free delivery. So I think that's pretty good for this set. So I'd rather not return it, but then also, I mean, don't list it as new, because the box is part of what makes it new. I know sometimes some people argue about that, especially people that don't keep the boxes, but for me, the box is part of the product, so that's not new condition. If I'd known the box was like that, I still probably would have made an offer, but I think I originally offered maybe 300 and he had it listed for, I actually can't remember how much he had it for, but it was obviously a buy it now or make an offer. So I offered 300, he said no. I think I then went to I think he counted 325 and I went for 315, which he accepted. But if I'd known it had a hole in it, then I probably would have stuck with the 315 and then said no and waited for another one. So it is a little bit disappointing. Not sure how long he's going to take to reply, so I won't be opening this yet. I'll leave it as it is and wait and see what he has to say. So I may end up returning this and then it goes back on the wish list. Yeah, we'll wait and see. I don't like to give people too much of a hard time. I know things happen. I don't know if he's a dishonest seller or not, or whether it really did get damaged in transit. It's hard to know, but I don't think it did. So the picture on the listing was a stock photo, and I think that kind of damage, surely you know, even if you're not that into Lego, you know that selling something with damage like that to the box is not ideal, and that whoever buys it is most likely not going to be very happy about that. So I would say if anyone's watching that is an eBay seller, or even just planning to sell a duplicate set or a set you're not interested in, if there's any damage to the box, I think you're better off listing it. It just avoids trouble, avoids the buyer being unhappy. You don't want to have to issue a refund and sort out a return. It's just not worth the effort when you could just include a picture of the damage, and then it's all clear and upfront. So anyway, there we go. That's enough of me complaining about eBay and things like that. But very nice set that I was looking forward to building, which I may still do. So I will, yeah, I think if I get a good resolution and I keep this set, then I'll do an unboxing video, and then I can quickly say at the beginning what the outcome was in the end. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you again soon.